So here's our trip to Vernon. We start off with our private jet, then we rent a car to drive down to one of the factories known as Tekmar. And as you can see, we're going to be doing a Tekmar factory tour. So we get in, we had these COVID protocols where we had to sign in, put our name in, just for safety, get some safety glasses and anti-static straps for our shoes as we're walking with our lab coats. So we head down to the manufacturer tour and we start off in their special room. This is their room where they design and create all their circuit boards with the rows of electronic parts which are placed on top of these circuit boards. And then when these circuit boards go through the whole process and the checking process, they go through something almost like a kiln where it kind of melts the solder to get everything in place for the board. And when they're done, they go through this 360 camera which looks for defects. Pretty cool process if you ask me on how they have their quality control. And then after that, we go over to these machines that they show us where all the parts come from or where they place their parts so that, it's in the right humidity and the right temperature so that they could use it for all their boards that you see here. Then after we see the parts, we move ahead to look at this machine that also does the soldering for the boards. And then soon after, we move over to their sensors, as many of you use. Although it seems like everything's machined, they still have an assembly line for people who have small fixes that they do. They have an assembly line of them putting all these parts together, putting the faceplates on for all the blue faceplates that you see. And one thing that you probably didn't know is they actually had a special 3D printing room that they're trying so that a lot of the prototypes that they do, they can try ahead of time and have them fitted before it goes out to production. Then shortly after the 3D room, we finish our tour, take off our anti-static straps, and get ready for the next day where we head back home to beautiful British Columbia. That ends our tour with Tekmar, and the next tour you see will be with Dell Valves.